What are we looking at? Flask number 51. Oh, in case you can't tell, I got a mail call. Several mail calls. But we got to get into this first, or... Wow, that's dark. Looks like orange water. Really orange water. It kind of has almost just a leathery smell to it. Leathery and some white oak, just a really off in the background. So oh yeah, look, it's clingy. Cheers. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Scotch. There's kind of a question mark there, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Scotch. Scotch-ish. Scotch. My goal is for this brew review to be 15 minutes. Everybody's got to have a goal, right? David Brown on the Flask 50 says, no hookup, but thanks for wanting me. Sonoran Desert Prepper was first. I mean, God, once that goal is accomplished, I'm not even sure what is even left in life. Man, he's probably just sitting at the house now. It's like, it's kind of like training for a decade to, win the Olympics, and then you bring home the gold, and it's just like, after that, there's just like nothing really left to accomplish. So. Ben N was second. Poco Loco says, blow me. Evidently Matt Davis disqualified him for not calling it, saying third. Matt, what the fuck do you mean last review? Well, it was the last review up until this one. I mean, yeah. I think I believe the first to get it was Fu Master Chew, my friend Rich. Starts off with a really nice smooth. Almost a smooth vanilla. And I mean, it has the viscosity, it's kind of hard to tell from the viscosity, but it has almost a heavier mouthfeel to it. Just bringing on okay, I'm gonna use this word. Silky vanilla. How's that? Silky vanilla. Okay, so I got a big box from Jim. Let's go over to the highlights in that. He sent Christine some Marilot salt. I mean, that's the first time I've seen salt that was ruby colored. Then some steak seasoning, Canadian blend. I don't know why, but that just sounds good. No MSG. Then some complete seasoning. That also looks very good. And then hot pepper sauce. Then a box of St. Patrick's Day cakes. He sent me 2 different beers. Siren Noir, a stout brewed with chocolate and aged in bourbon barrels from Heavy Seas, weighing in at...
I gotta get past you.
Want to do some whiskey?
No. I do not.
Want to hold my hair while I barf?
No.
9.5% on that. Some Golden Drake 9000 quadruple ale. This one weighs in at 10.7. Not 10.5, 10.7. And then he sent me, I guess his least favorite, or he was heavy on it, but some tropical Satan sauce. A rum bogies, hot sweet hickory barbecue sauce, Southern style, award-winning, Kansas City. That actually sounds really good, even though it's not Boondockers. And then chicharrones. We got Hog Heaven Hot. We got some sweet, mild, barbecue flavored. Those are real. Okay. Yeah, see, we needed you yesterday, but you didn't come down here. It's like I thought or maybe it was 2 days ago now. I said they look real to me, but if the leading authority on fake tits comes down here, we'll ask her. Red hot flavored pork skins. And some more chicharrones. So I got 2 of these. I know Jim says these are really good, so want to try some?
No.
I mean, I don't know why you don't want some
I just want my spices from Jim. Thank you, honey.
Those are pretty good.
I got spices.
Oh, and I'm sure Jim would want to share this. Some Morgan Irish triple distilled whiskey. I'll have to do a separate review on this. Then I got a package from Joey.
Christmas for Eric.
Let's see what Joey sent.
Oh, you're wearing Amy's favorite shirt. You're gonna have to tell her that you wore it today.
Hey, Amy. And oh, Joey, you shouldn't have. Joey sent me not 1, not 2, not even 3. Wait, there's more. 4. Oh, Joey, you are awesome. Joey sent me 5 30-round 10 millimeter mags. Oh, that's right. That Joey didn't actually send me those. Joey's too fucking chic for that shit. Actually, I'm just kidding. Joey's really nice, but I picked these up. $17.99 a piece. I couldn't pass them up.
What do I got? Merlot. Claudia. And Canadian seasoning.
2 of those. Actually, all of those kind of look interesting. But wait, there's more. We got a mail call from Mr. and Mrs. Nyhap.
Yep.
She got a whole bunch of. So I'm not exactly sure. There's a debate going on between us. I say that Christine is actually more loved because she got a whole bunch of health care needs from Shackley. And I don't care what anybody wants to say. Of all the nutritional stuff, yes, Mrs. Nyhap, if you're listening, you can go, I know. It's for me, it's the price. It's a little pricey. On the other hand, every single time I stop taking them, I almost immediately I reap the unrewards of stopping taking my Shaklee. So I'm okay. So Mrs. Nyhap is the nutritional drug dealer, and
yeah, she's my drug lady.
So she gets nutritional stuff, and I get a heavily peated bottle of Amrut. I never asked Nyhap if I'm pronouncing it right or not, but
oh, he'll let you know.
Of course he will. And of course, because it's from India, it cannot be called Scotch. But this is.
Is that one of the stuff that was in one of your flasks that you were just raving about?
Yes, this is.
Oh,
okay. This is
I
one.
see.
This was.
Flask number what?
I'd have to go back and look.
Oh.
Of the two, I think I gave the $300 one a bottle a straight 10, and I think I gave this a 9.5, and I think this got a 9. So that is very exceptional stuff. So if I am killed from COVID-19, there's about $1,000 worth of Scotch sitting down here on the shelf now.
Yeah, Lily, let's just not get COVID-19, okay?
This is just really such good stuff. My plan is to not get it.
Let's try not to get it. Anyways. But yeah, so thank you, Mrs. Nyhap, for the goodies.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Nyhap, I appreciate the stuff.
Okay, I'm going upstairs now. I just have to come and get my shirts. Tomorrow's Friday. Hoot hoot.
Friday. I hate Fridays.
Make it through another work week.
Because then I gotta sit home with you all weekend, killing time until I can go back to work on Monday.
I frickin' love you too, butt munch.
You sure you don't want to try some chicharrones? I mean, I don't know why you don't want to try the cooked skin.
No, I don't want to try no cooked pig skin. Or whatever that is.
Just look at those.
You're crazy.
Okay. What is it about those Indians and alcohol? They really do a great job. Just can't call it Scotch because it's not from Scotland, lassie. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, now I've contaminated. I'm contaminated. Well, let's just decontaminate with some more of it. Maybe not Scotch. I'm kind of getting more of that the bourbon like that like corn. I don't even know how to describe it. Either that or the chicharrones just messed it up for me. I don't think I have anything good to gargle with either. Yeah, you know, now I'm not entirely sure on the whole Scotch Scotch or whiskey part. I'm kind of leaning away from it all of a sudden. Oh yeah, breaking those rules. I know it's only like a 4-foot section, but drinking water from a garden hose, I know how that is. Make sure you're drinking your water. Staying hydrated. When you drink water, let's just say that you were standing in line and someone sneezed or coughed in front of you and they had the coronavirus and it's made it into your mouth. If you have water, and unfortunately the warmer the water is, the better. They don't recommend you drinking cold liquids through this time, but yeah, you drink water, and it may take the virus before it gets to your lungs and wash it down into your stomach, and your stomach acids, you know, treat it like a warthog flying through a towelhead factory, you know. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah. Now I'm going back to bourbon. Oh, I like this. I like the silky, you know, those sweet, like if David Brown was here and he was like artistically wording it for me. The silky smooth vanilla tones. Now, it is kind of coming on like a heavier hitter, kind of like the Beacon. A silky vanilla, and then I'm getting like a white oak. And it's overall it's not bad. I mean, again, partake a little bit more. Jolson says this video needs more cowbell, and Tardisia said, and some Krispy Kreme donuts. Okay, I could not agree with you more. Love Krispy Kreme. I don't know if I can even get them anywhere around here anymore. We had a Dunkin' Donuts open up. Actually, there's one over in Souptown. And I had yet to try them. So, but when I lived abroad, you know, or with abroad, I used to get Krispy Kremes, and I thought they were really good. You know, just a big, you know, glazed donut. I like the glazed. I'd love to glaze those donuts if you. I mean, yeah. So yeah. Again, the color on this, that dark orange amber, that's also more reminiscent for me for a bourbon. And that sweet, yeah, white oak, and I don't know. It's that the process or whatever that it's not a candy corn, but like a. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it like I have it right there, and kind of liking the flavors on it. I'm everything lately has been like a half number. I can't like commit. I know it's like something psychological. I'm going with a 7.5 on Flask number 51. Oh yeah, more cowbell. Cowbell. This is just a cowbell warning. I'm about to cowbell. I'm not gonna cowbell the fuck out of it, but I am gonna give it some cowbell. Okay, 3, 2, 1. starting to wonder where Jolson falls on the list. Most hated or I'm going to talk to you about that now. Okay. 51. It's got that silky smooth vanilla, and then I'm getting like white oak, and almost like a corn. I'm not even gonna put it on there. I gave it 7.5. Boom, cent. Okay, real cool burnout here. MP Gunther 1, 5th. Mike, 8th. Mike, here, cheers. Joey, hey, okay, April Fools. Ooh, okay, I thought the first person that made the comment was, my man Rich, Fu Master Chew. Okay, Joey, congratulations, you win the secret, the secret contest. The first person that knew it was April Fool's gets the SGM. Oh, that's right, you can't have these. Bummer. Real cool burnout. Happy April Fool's Day. Coleman 75. I tune in mostly for the brew babes. Oh, I appreciate that. But enjoy the usual hour-long vids. I appreciate your dedication to all the reviews. Take care. Thank you, Coleman 75. Some may say I just don't have a life. I truly enjoy this. Henery, McKenna, bottled in bond. I have no idea what and who is that? Okay. Let us find out what the hell this is first. Henery, McKenna, bottle. Well, there's a link or a search for it. Single barrel, Heaven Hill Distillery. Henery. How do I find out what Henery McKenna. Okay, it's bottled in bond, single barrel bourbon whiskey, and this site says, should this $35 bourbon really have won best whiskey of the year? Huh. Okay, so it's a bourbon. It's a single barrel bourbon, and supposedly for a $35 bottle, it won some shit. Oh, I see my boys over at the Whiskey Vault in 2017 did a review on this. I'm gonna have to check it out. So, okay. Okay, I'm glad I changed my mind on this. It is a it is in fact a bourbon whiskey. Henery McKenna, bottled in bond. Well, again, a bourbon to me versus a Scotch. The Scotches always win, but I guess to be honest on IHAP, what I kind of like about the bourbons is the bourbons kind of beat you up a little bit more, at least until you get into some of the like the Octomore level, where not only do you have that massive peatiness to it, but you also have the fact that it's cask strength. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Miss Sharky. Yeah, shit. MP Gunther 1. They taste the same, the left and the right. What are we talking about? Titties, I think. J-Dog is here at work. Poco Loco, I just typed out a novel. I just typed out a novel about how to get music fucking YouTube. To get music fucking YouTube, delete it. Man, you just made my fucking brain hurt. Poco Loco again. I hope DRG didn't screw the pooch because I bought a whole handful of those things. I hope not. Well, let's put it this way. I can tell you one thing, is if there's anything wrong with anything from DRG, White Label Armory, they stand behind their shit. Yeah, it sucks to have to send something back, but in my particular case, I just did a swaparoo. I put the bolt carrier from Stalker Steve's retro into NIHAPs and vice versa, and both guns ran great. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit better. Now it actually does smell like bourbon. I don't know what the frick I was getting on there earlier. Jolson, they say you lose your sense of taste and smell when you catch the plague. Yeah. And Poco Loco says that or suck things at the truck stop, Joey. Loma Company. AWC was here. I feel so much better. Clyde, what the fuck? Cobra, Fatwood grips would be awesome. Perfect grips for the prepper. Well, yeah. You're out in the woods. You got your 454 Casull. You're fucking taking down bears left and right. And then if all of a sudden you need to make a fire, you just like scrape some of those custom one-of-a-kind grips that Stalker Steve and Celicia Shell made for you. I mean, it's either that or die. I guess they'd probably be happy to make you another set if you were able to walk out of the woods. Denwild, I don't think I'm first or top 10, bitches. Din Scourge, this video needs more bugle. Also, ask C to break into the Krazan and let him know. So he wants to know about... Well, I'm not saying I'm going to try it, but I can tell you right now if it smells like Bacardi or not. It smells like nothing. It does not smell like Bacardi. Right now, I think even if I was on my deathbed and you put a shot of Bacardi under my nose, I'd I'd puke, and then I'd conjure up enough energy to run away. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. I'm gonna. She's like a rum fan. I'll have to. Thanks for 10 minutes for taunting. I don't want. Oh, those are good, but I don't want to touch them. Poco Loco. Okay, Google. Tell me a good sexual position for anal.
Sorry, I don't understand.
What is anal sex?
On the website WebMD.com, they say, what is anal sex? Answer, this type of sexual activity involves one partner inserting the penis into the other's anus. The anus is full of nerve endings, making it very sensitive.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey, you want to make $5 the hard way? Hello? Poco Local, never let Joey go first on the train because everybody afterwards will catch a cold. Harmarsh 2, I'm here and April Fools. Nice brew babe on the thumbnail and screen. Thank you. Real cool burnout. Maybe Jay can put ghost skulls on the A2 retro build. Just a thought. No pressure. No. Then Scourge, you taking or are you talking double bubble or something gum? I believe so. I believe so. Oh, it's my Jimmy Poo brew review. See if he calls anyway. J-Dog actually hit me up early this morning and sent a picture, and he goes, I think this is what you're talking about. Where is he? Where's J-Dog? Oops. No. God. Yes. Yes. Oof, that was close. Oh, I see. He's monitoring. Oh, no, it is not. He's never going to get this, though. It takes forever. Hang on, everybody. Oh, never mind. You guys are... Okay. We gotta put the phone in the send position because you know that extra 3 feet is the deal breaker or a deal maker. Yes, discouraged. It is double bubble. Little blue tabs on the end. Thank you again, J-Dog. Harmarsh 2, Eric. If you want fatwood grips, then get fatwood grips made. From how you're describing them, it'll look badass. Yeah, well, you know, again, I would leave it up to, like, Stalker Steve or whatever. I mean, if it turned out that it's, I mean, if they're soft and mushy and burst into flames, then no, I don't want fatwood grips. I'm just saying. Why is this such a difficult fucking thing? Like I said, what I want, just imagine this, a little bit chunkier, just a little bit chunkier. I got these from Hazman because he said that they were a little bit smaller than he anticipated, and he thought that they'd be perfect for my little prissy hands, quote unquote. I mean, they feel great. I mean, shit. Even if this was on the Casoul, but just just a hair beefier than this. Oh, this is just imagine, like, okay, if not fat wood, similar in color, that on this. Just like I said, just a little bit beefier. I mean, they can come down a little bit more, or like I've seen them where they kind of flare out and get kind of not quite like these competitions ones that look like you could set it on a table and it would balance right there, but just a beefier version of these. And because it would be below my hand, I could show you a picture of exactly what's in my brain. Something like this, with a little bit more girth, and just a tad bit more meat this way. But then when it comes down here, it can actually flare out into what kind of looks like a magwell, but not quite. I mean, I know some of you are probably going, I know exactly what you're talking about, and some of you are going, what the fuck is he talking about? But, and this is such a beautiful gun. I have to definitely thank NIHAP for making that happen. What gun do you regret getting rid of? Well, let's see, my mother gave me a Smith & Wesson, Mod 0, the first in the series, as a graduation present, and I stupidly sold it to buy another gun. Yeah, I know. Pull back hammer, place in mouth, wait for the flash. Dumbass move. But that's why when we're kids, we make dumbass moves. Now, this is just, cats, it's such a, I do not get out and shoot this enough. Such a beautiful gun, so frickin' accurate. But then there's this, which is just, there's just no way to describe it. This is just my, okay, my favorite all-around caliber is a 10mm. But when it actually comes to the giggle factor, I would rather spend the day out at the range with this over anything that I have because of the recoil. Just when you pull the trigger on this, you just know shit has just gone down. I would, and I know I could own what, 16. I could probably buy three of these revolvers, or should I say, I could probably trade. Well, right now I'd never do it because of what Jay did. My Desert Eagle, before I did the work for it, I probably could have sold it and bought 3 of these. But when it comes to shooting, this is just so much more of the giggle factor and acting like a little school kid when shooting this. Yeah, I know JR10. It's got the pussy ports, and your Red Hawk doesn't. Oh, and you also get one more round because I only get 5 shots and you get 6. Now, having said that, I don't really like the way your gun looks. I like the way this thing just looks like a beast because of all of that. It's ported. It's kind of like the badass version. Well, actually, the original Colt Python is badass all to itself. But it's just kind of just. And the weakest link has always been the goddamn grip for this. So if this had a grip that looked like the one on the 686, but just it can come down here and then flare out a little bit because it's really just at that point in time it's just for looks. But yeah, I just envision something just radical, like something that Celicia or Stalker Steve would come up with. Constantly changing. It's got the knots and the streaks and the character in it, and it's just wicked versus oh, okay, look, it's a piece of red oak, or not red oak, a piece of American cherry. Yeah, it's badass. I mean, trust me, I'd take that hands down any day over I do like this a little bit more than the stock grip. But it feels good in your hand, but to me, I mean, once you've got a big thick piece of wood in your hand, you just don't want to go back. Rocco Berna, alright. At least your last vid ended with an A1 retro build in your hand. It's been real something. It's been real something watching B&E. Goodbye. Chuck will be proud. Stay strong. No more vids here. MP Gunther 1. That is one beautiful 29. Yes, yes it is. It's a good thing she didn't show up and come down here. I should be like, what are you doing touching my gun? Foo Master 2. Well, I'm glad I caught the last one, but it's not going to be the same. You sure picked some tasty treats for the end. MP Gunther 1. An end of an era. I'll have to go back watching reruns of Gilligan's Island. Foo Master 2. This is really sad, but I haven't been catching all of these lately. A good thing they're on tap. Foo Master 2. I'm sure glad this is April Fool's Day. Cheers, my brother. Zeus. The shit show is finally over, thank God. Cheers, deplorable. Oh. Cadillac V. April Fools, bitches. Oh, and talking to you today. Right. He's like, what do you think I should do? I'm just like, I think you should buy it. Fuck, I think you should buy all of them. Fuck. See how easily I just spent your money right there? Mr. 27, hopefully you can find a nice pair of Fatwood grips at a more reasonable price, sir. Thank you. Mr. 27, 32nd. Mr. 27, you always have such a nice brew, babes, to look at, but I come here for reading of the comments and the shits and giggles, dude. Well, thank you. McLean, 5179. I think the gum you're talking about is Double Bubble. Speaking of Double Bubble. McLean, Eric, do any knob gobblers out there have a 686 with a 2.5-inch barrel? McLean, let me go grab my Milwaukee bandsaw. Let's see, 2.5-inch. Yeah, that would be that'd be about right there. And just score a line in it. McLean, April Fool's is my son's birthday for real. I think these are actually the good. Oh yeah, Hornady XTP from Underwood. When you care to dispatch somebody with the best. Let's see what we got back from Jim. Jim, I am really looking forward to trying this. Not to mention Irish Morgan. Christine's like, do you even know what that is? Oh yeah, I know what that is. It's a goddess who is able to transform from a wolf to a crow. But I think I'd rather take her looking just like that. Joey. Joey wants me to ask or say how his hair looks. Like the truck stop has been a rough day. How come when I say like, did it sound like I just said lake? Fucking thing. Okay, sorry, moving on. Again, it's bourbon. For me, to have a good shot of bourbon, like if for instance, if I got called out by Scotsman or someone like that, that's like a good thing for that. It's like that just that big ass kicking that you get. But when it actually comes to like treating myself, it's just hard to go with something other than a heavily peated whiskey. Sorry, I gotta. I'm gonna have to start taking some of the shit that I just don't give a fuck about off of here. We got the Jose Cuervo, little clear Cuervo that David Brown bought for the girls. What's that? Oh, an unopened bottle of triple sec. That could come off of here. No. You've been asked to come down here and take a shot of this aged rum and tell them if it's any good or not. Oh, she can't hear me when that happens, though. Steven, just do something else with that gay lower. Oh, sorry. Great. No, I'm not putting any words into Steven's mouth. Just do something else with that gray lower and go all black on a set. If you're really wanting something different, gun oil, Scotch Brite, green scrub pads, and some fine steel wool will give you a great weathered look. Yeah. Oh, and now Jeremy. Yeah, that's great. I'm on the corner with my cardboard sign, trying to get a few bucks so that I can afford to stop and see Joey at the truck stop. Okay, 15-minute brew review. Where are we at? Oh, just a little bit over. Close, though. Steven again. After hearing everything put into the giveaway and knowing what has been in the other giveaways, why not do a basic po' boy AR next go around, and every $5 gets an entry. It'll be tailored to a lot of different people, especially with that ticket price point. Honestly, I'd get a hold of ABC Rifle and see what they can do with helping out with the build, or look into their AR or their 308 pistol. $700-800, and I bet they'd give you a deal. Yeah, no. It's when we throw some inexpensive things in, like that one time when Cobra handed it back to us, and we just threw it in as a this doesn't count towards this, but the first, and we'll do it kind of thing. It went fast. You could possibly be onto something. pre-dawn. I guess he decided to cash out in the stock market and invested it all in cocaine. Stephen again. Charlie's questioning your friendship with the Lord. Get the fuck out of here. Cheap Old Gun Guy, last brew review. Well, there's always reruns of Cannon and Barney Jones. Whatever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Cheers, my friend. If you can't be safe, shoot quick and drive real fast. Chuck, my hollow point. The original double bubble gum. You're welcome. Thanks, Chuck. Of course, there was like a whole bunch of people way ahead of you, but I appreciate an answer to a question and not being assholeless. Crazy Scotsman, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Pathetic for the last vid. Well, you know, then I don't have to worry about taking any shit anymore. Scotsman, whiskey, since we know this is not the last. What the fuck? Could people not see that I am busy right now? Yeah, well, thanks for not helping. And, Stephen Bush. Stephen, I love you too. If you were here right now, and we weren't under contamination warning, I'd stick my tongue right down your throat. Really. Your fucking eyes would just like pop right out. Oh, I see how it is. He just sent me a picture of his son flipping me off. Well, you know what? Well, fuck him too. Oh, that's right. Oh, Jeremy. Good God. Jeremy, I'm not blowing you off right now, but you don't know I'm in the middle of the brew review. I will. I'll call you as soon as I'm done with this. Scotsman calling me out on a whiskey shot, knowing that it's not the last one. He's psychic. Well, you know. Okay, wait a second. We have to get. I was questioning 49 and 50. 49, what? Well, 50 was the Angel's Envy, and I wasn't exactly a big fan of that. Shit, and I didn't write. God, fire me! I am completely frickin' useless. Oh yes, it's very good. Jim sees the other one in the background. He wants to know if it's good or not. It is. It is a heavily peated whiskey from India, and it is awesome. Jeremy, you're killing me. I'm in the middle of the brew review. I promise I'll call you as soon as I'm done. Period. Love you. For Christ's sakes. Scotsman, where were we? Well, no. The only reason I grabbed my phone is so I could figure out what 49 was. Jeremy, if you keep it up, I'm gonna fucking call you. Oh, 49 was Russell's Reserve 10. And it's a bourbon. Okay, Scotsman. I guess I'm gonna do a shot of that. Oh my God. Should we send him a picture? Joey, after that last picture, Joey, you need to fucking straighten your hair. Okay. Yeah. Are you guys ready? And I say, Joey, straighten your hair. The very next one I get is Joey. Joey says he needs to keep the truckers happy. I'm going back into the send mode. Okay, 49. I gotta get these emptied somehow. Might have to go into the Infinity skull. Actually, I don't know what took place that day. There's not a heck of a lot. There's not much left in this one. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Liver be gone. Definitely the bourbon influence. Now that I'm feeling a little bit better. I really do apologize. I tell you what, I feel bad. I feel bad. The second half of the brew review is well, Jim just sent me a. You know what? I don't care if it gets slightly corrupted. I can't wait anymore. Oh. Scotsman, brew babe, fuck yeah. Smart money. Fatwood is usually pine. They spend too much time with the wrong. You spend too much time with the wrong wood. Scotsman, I love all my 29s. Probably end up with a few more someday. Speaking of that, the link's not working. I went and checked. I went to Cobra's video. Link doesn't work. I went to the Crazy Scotsman's video. Link doesn't work. So what? The shirt was available for 1 week. Now I'm pissed. Salty Shellback. Top naked. You are. Smile money. Everyone in honor of this last video, ceremoniously go over and unclick the notification bell. Unsubscribing is just too soon. Gunwild. It's a sad day in the brew review land. See you on the next review. Smile Money says, I just thought I would trick people so I could get the first next time. That will only fool people like Joey Gunwell. Oh, fucking A. Where are we? Okay, we're in the home stretch. I know, it's been a little bit more than 15 minutes. My bad. Hey Joey, you might want to try this. Put a little south in your mouth. Wade. Thankfully, we haven't had to close our store, and our customers are begging us not to. Our governor issued a 2-week stay-at-home order to one of 82 counties because of a large spike in the corona cases. People freaked out, emptied the shelves. One customer came in late and bought everything, no matter what it was, that we had left in the back. Well, I don't know. Put another fucking wing on the house, Wade. Wait again. And that's 1 hour and 14 minutes and 42 seconds that I will never, ever, ever get back again. Thank you, Wade. Mr. Holster. Sharky. Sexy retro. Brew Babe is only a tie at best with the AR. But wait a bit. I'll go drink a few more beers and judge again. Sharky. I'm sad it has to come to an end too. To compensate, I just came all over the Brew Babe's rear end. Oh, yeah, sons of bitches. Sharky. And then you pull out the Jesus figure counter and Charles fucker, that cracked me up. Hey, he told me that he hoped I mean, I got fuck with Jesus is right here. He's right next to my boiler. Two of my favorite things right now. Gunwild. If you want rustic looking grips, go with hickory or cherry. Would look awesome if you can find a piece like in Stalker Steve's last video. No, Gunwild, you're absolutely right. I would take the hickory. Hickory with a lot of the naughty hickory. In that, you know, for the most part, that is what you're getting on a hickory. I mean, Clint Eastwood said it right. There's nothing like a fine piece of hickory. No, hickory grips on that. Thank you, Gunwild. That's it right there. Stalker Steve, Celicia, get on this. I need a set of one-of-a-kind grips for the Raging Bull and hickory. Just some gnarly ass hickory. Do bad. P Thotis. Yeah, well, Hornswoggler. Fragout link is broke. I want my t-shirt. Or a t-shirt, as you said. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's been a week since the Crazy Scotsman put his video up, and no, it's not working. No, I'm here. I'm with you. The page you're looking for appears to have been removed, deleted, or does not exist. Frag out, what the fuck? Gunwild. The doctors have set up doing regular visits via video chat at my medical group. But I am a type 1 diabetic and they need to download data from my insulin pump. If it wasn't for my pump, I would not need to go into the office. Okay. Poco Loco. Went to get another Folds of Honor and Rise Armament. Discontinued them. What? Gunwild says the RA-434 is the same trigger without the flag housing. Then Poco says, Gunwild, yeah, but they were cheap. Yeah, they were a better deal. Gunwild, sorry to hear about John Huber. Send him the belly band holster you reviewed so he can help hold his gut inside of his body. Not a bad idea right there. Okay, that was the last comment. Oh, that is very good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we've kind of maxed out on fun right now. I think I'm just gonna take this as my and this. Oh, and my bugle. As we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club, to the sunny slopes of long ago, Justin's final mission. Oh, look at that. Joey would actually start to get... Never mind. First in, Mike. Two-Hearted Club time yet? Yes. Gunwild, cheers, all you non-essentials. J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Steven, Hard-On Club. A wiener, an eggplant, a cucumber, a starfish, some corn, a steak, a chicken leg, a spare rib, a pretzel, a mushroom, and a lollipop. Going to bed. Smile money. Wait? A brew review? No. Yesterday was the last one. Pre-dawn. The Vortex Spark is very, very nice. No, the Vortex Spark, that would be acceptable for the Secret Squirrel 2, Justin's final mission fundraiser. Seriously, no, that thing is badass. I wish Vortex wasn't so big. I would try to contact them and see if they'd send 2. Are you guys really going to let Jeremy be the last comment? Looks like it. Still looks like it. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks to the non-last brew review ever, and big thanks to Jim. I'm actually really looking forward to trying this. We'll chill these down. Tomorrow we're probably going to be looking at Siren Nowhere. And this we will be reviewing. Okay, guys. Jeremy doesn't get the last comment. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, he might.
Listen, you're fake news. You're fake news.
Jim, My brother from another mother. These are very good. I'm glad I'm putting the South in my mouth.